So you just got arrested or you're under investigation and you're worried if you're going to be plastered all over TV and all over the Tulsa world. Guys, I'm Lee Berlin, Oklahoma's only private attorney that dedicates himself exclusively to special victim cases, sex crimes, domestic assault, and battery. And today we're talking about, can I keep my arrest out of the media? So you're either under investigation and you anticipate that an arrest may come, or you've just been arrested and this is what's running through your mind. Maybe you just got out of jail and nothing has broken yet, and you need to know, can I keep it out of the media? I'm going to tell you right now, guys, bottom line up front, no, you can't do anything except hurt yourself even more trying to do something. But I will tell you there's a number of factors that we consider on whether or not you're going to have any exposure to media and whether or not we need to draft and submit a counter press release to their narrative. All right, so here's a couple of different things. Surrender versus arrest. All right, what does that mean, Lee? Okay, really simple. If you know that a warrant has been issued and you've been, let's say you came to us initially, before charges were even filed, and you're in our proprietary software program that automatically checks 5 times a day, every day of the business week, whether or not charges have been brought against you. And we get notice, boom, it just hit, and we're on the phone and we call you. Before law enforcement can get to you, anybody can get to you, okay? So you've paid for that service, we execute that service ruthlessly, we get you with your bondsman, you go with your bondsman down to the jail. You never change out of your civilian clothes. Okay, you go through the booking process. That bondsman contemporaneously, at the same time that you're getting booked, is going to go ahead and post your bond. You're going to be released and you go across the street and finish up the paperwork with your bondsman. That is a surrender, okay? That's an out of custody surrender. And we orchestrate, we figure out the best time for you to go down there, so you're not down there for 8 hours as opposed to 2. Now, compare that to an arrest. An arrest is you're at work, you're at home, you're driving down the street. You are not the one that's walking down to the jail surrendering yourself. An arrest like that lends itself to a greater chance of you ending up in the media. So let's find out why. Is it a slow day or is it a busy news day? Okay, very important factor on whether or not you will find yourself in the news. Are you above the fold on the paper? Are you on page 8? Are you what they lead with that night or that morning on the news? Okay? And to be quite honest with you, if there is so much news that would grab the attention, is so salacious, right, that exists, that's more important, okay, that's more newsworthy than yours, then, well, there's a very good chance that they don't have room for you in their news day because they have other things that are going to get viewers more worked up than your story. Okay? Your charge, your arrest, well, it's not very interesting. So if it's not very interesting, it's not something exciting, it's not something anybody's going to get excited about. If you're a nobody and your charge is a nothing, such as a technical violation of some statute, okay, that doesn't rise to some type of media attention, well, that's important. How is your case styled and how are you charged? State versus federal versus municipal versus tribal. Very important. State court, this is where you're going to see all of these booking photos and the mug shots and the perp walks and things like that. Okay? So when you see something on TV where you got that guy's mug shot and they're down there at the Tulsa County Jail, that's a state court case. Okay? If you were to ever look at the blotter reports, okay, every time you see an individual that is booked into the jail, but their photo doesn't exist. It's just gray there. More than likely, that guy's on a federal case and a federal hold. And those federal photos, okay, aren't going to be put out there. Municipal, you're not going to see more like you will not see a booking photo on most of the municipal cases that I deal with in my office, such as prostitution, engaging or soliciting. And tribal, again, the same rules apply. There isn't a standard database and blotter system that they're going to be able to go through to sift those out. Now, if you go through the Tulsa County Jail and they take a photograph of you, all right, then there is the potential that you could see your face or your mugshot out there. Okay. How long was a warrant active? Okay. Are you Tulsa's most wanted? Okay. We see rape cases in here all the time. However, how you get to become Tulsa's most wanted is where this warrant sits out there for a really long time and they don't pick you up on it. Now that might be because you were on vacation, Okay, you were out of the state, you were getting counseling treatment. Let's say you went to a sex addict treatment center out of state, or you're doing drug and alcohol treatment, or you're at a mental health facility, they can't find you. Okay? And as you rise in importance, the number of days, weeks, and months that warrant has been outstanding, well, you might find yourself on the news as Tulsa's most wanted. Is the cop, the deputy, the agent, are they a dick? Like, aren't most cops like great guys? Hey, support the blue kind of thing. Of course, we don't want crime running rampant in Tulsa. But let's be honest, some of these officers are real pricks. Okay, and they love to get off on doing the perp walk. Okay, so if you get arrested because your attorney didn't notify you in time, your attorney doesn't have a system that gets you in front of that arrest, and your officer is a real dick and trying to make this case in the news because the evidence doesn't support it, they're going to pick up the phone and they're going to call the media. And I'll tell you, if I'm coming down there to yank you out of an interrogation and I see channels 6 and 23 standing outside there on the 3rd floor of the Civic Center down there at headquarters, Detective Division, we know what they've done. Hey, Lee, how you doing? What do you guys here? I can't talk about it. You know what they're doing there. They're set up to take a picture, photo, video of your client there in handcuffs. Okay. So, you find yourself in a situation where, you need to keep your arrest out of the press. You're not doing it. Okay? That's not going to happen. Are there a couple of tweaks and things your lawyer can do? Absolutely. But really, this is kind of what you're looking at as far as the different factors that we would consider. And to be honest with you, some of these are just damn luck. Okay? Guys, try and keep one guy out of jail. Keep your wits about yourself. Until the next one.